Back again with another video from Reese Wallace. This time he's making fun of the Charlie Kirk assassination. So if you guys thought that the woke liberals couldn't get low enough, they have stooped once again as low as possible with these new videos coming out mocking and celebrating the death of a man. It's absolutely disgusting to see. This guy works for Waterford County Council. And of course, like I said, I made a video about this clown a few months ago, so it'll be good to roast him once again. Let's hear what he says.
I've been thinking about the Charlie Kirk drama. Drama. It's a shame, and we need to be better than this. He should have been better. He should have been nicer. If you can't be a nice human being, someone might show up and shoot you. Talk shit, get hit. Live by the sword, die by the sword. I have no empathy for that heartless human being because he was a horrible human being. He got what he deserved. Don't cry for fascists. Don't cry for dead fascists. Bye-bye. I'm glad Charlie Kirk is dead.
I'm glad Charlie Kirk is dead.
Absolutely horrendous video from Reese Wallace in Waterford. And of course, I agree with the ending right there. He says, fire Reese Wallace immediately or Waterford City Council. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. It's disgusting that we even have to get to that point where we're trying to get people fired from the workplace. But these people are not right in the head. In my personal opinion, guys, no matter who, unless somebody literally killed your whole family and deserves it, you shouldn't be celebrating it. I've heard some, of course, conservative reporters say that they don't agree with the death penalty. And I actually disagree with that. I used to agree with that because I used to think, well, it takes such a long time for the death penalty to come through. The trial, the amount of money spent on these people is actually so much greater for retrials and housing them in prison. But actually now I do agree with the death penalty. And I'll tell you why. Catch the wrong guy. Obviously you don't want to kill the wrong person, all right? But if you get a guy on camera like the killing of Irina Zarutsky in North Carolina, which is just open and shut case. The guy was seen slitting her throat, cutting her head. Then absolutely there should be a death penalty because you don't want this guy to reoffend. You don't want this guy to come out of prison and have the ability to do that. Like if some guy comes into my family house and kills my whole family, I absolutely do want the death penalty. Because you don't want that person to do the same shit to somebody else. Because it might happen. Literally we have a killing, the murder of Ashling Murphy, Joseph Pushka. That guy potentially could get out of prison in 10 to 20, 30 years. Who's to say he won't get out of prison one day? He might actually get out of prison one day. And he should not have the ability to do that when it's such an open and shut case. But of course, this isn't the first time the lefties have gone crazy. The woke liberal lefties, insanity-driven psychopaths, such as Joe Brawley. So the very first part, he's like, drama, ooh, he gets excited when he hears about people dying. You know, this is the sick psychopathic people that we have in Ireland, guys. I mean, who is so sick in the mind that you're like, yes, oh my God, let's go. And he's like, he wants to talk about drama and create drama because he wants to get clicks, which get views, which makes him money. Literally, he's just doing this to make money. And I doubt that he works for Waterford County Council. The guy is probably unemployed. He's probably on the dole. Let's be honest, this guy is not a professional. He doesn't work in any capacity. He doesn't have gainful employment. This guy is a bum, plain and simple. Last time he was talking about putting makeup on. He's obviously transvestite of some sort, trans man. Who the hell knows? I mean, these people are so mentally insane, it just goes without saying, of course. Then he's kind of mocking people online, saying we have to be better than this. You know, we can't just shoot people that we disagree with, which is very logical. You can't just kill people you disagree with, right? No, not for this guy. He says that Charlie Kirk should have been nicer. He should have been nicer. In what way? He was just saying words. Words will never hurt me, okay? Sticks and stones, as the famous quote goes. Nobody should be getting murdered for literally speaking their opinion. That's insane. Unless, of course, like I said, they're murdering your family or doing something crazy. Then obviously there's a fine line there. But Charlie Kirk never killed anybody. Then he says, if you can't be a nice human being, then you deserve to get shot, basically. Okay, someone might shoot you. Okay, so it's like, this guy, I said in the last video, like, imagine if you disagree with someone. Yeah, I don't really agree about, I like black coffee, you like White Monster. I think White Monster tastes better than black coffee. Okay, that's it. Oh, you like black coffee more than I do? Oh, you like black coffee, I like White Monster? Well, I disagree with you. You know what? You deserve to die. Could you imagine the ridiculousness of it all, guys? Like, you can't have arguments anymore. You can't be mean to people anymore. And who's making up that parameter? Like, if you say someone's not nice, someone might say they're nicer than you. I'm nicer than that person. If you're not as nice as this person, then you deserve to die. Like, this is just complete insanity. These Marxist communists are just nuts. So this guy obviously is part of the left, and the left always talk about how they're inclusive, how they're nice and friendly. Well, literally, he has they, them in their bio. He's, I don't know, some pronoun type of queen or something. I'm not sure. This guy is a queen. Okay, this guy zesty as all hell. But he's a type of queen. He's part of the Goma Gallery of Modern Art of Waterford. And he's trying to produce whatever performances and film work. And he goes on live mocking people dying. Disgusting, lads. This is disgusting. And that Goma is actually funded by the flipping county council. More like Gomies. Go-me. Flipping Gomies and flipping these guys are. Then he says basically the quintessential quote that, of course, that guy, who I can't even remember his name, Bob Dylan, like a shit play of Bob Dylan, like a shit Bob Dylan, basically. He says, talk shit, get hit, live by the sword, die by the sword. But here's the thing, that's a metaphor for like soldiers and what people use in the army. I understand it's a metaphor, you can kind of use it for anything. But to use it here is a bit strange. He wasn't going out and shooting anybody else. When you say live by the sword, it implies that you're doing the same things. So if someone was debating him and he got up and started hitting them, yeah, absolutely, people should be able to beat him up. But if he's not going around beating people up, he shouldn't have to die by the sword, nor was he shooting people from 200 meters away. Like, which sword is he dying by? He was using the pen, my friend. Understand, Reese Wallace. He was living by the pen. He didn't die by the sword. This man used the pen. Remember, the pen is mightier than the sword, okay? He lived by the pen, not by the sword. He says, I have no empathy for that cretinous human being because he was a horrible person. He got what he deserved. Don't cry for dead fascists. Literally, fascism is when you're just shooting and killing the enemy so they can't oppose you. They are the fascists. Literally, the left are fascists, guys. I don't know. I think a lot of people don't understand that the left are literally the fascists. It's disgusting. He is not. He was just debating ideas. The left literally kill people they don't agree with. That's how disgusting it's gone. Then he says at the end, in the most disgusting way, I'm glad Charlie Kirk is dead. I'm glad Charlie Kirk is dead. So literally, it's just the most horrendous thing I've ever seen before. I've never heard of anyone being so callous, so cold, to be wishing death upon somebody with a beautiful wife and kids. I mean, it's truly sick, guys. It is truly a sick society that we live in now. And, you know, I used to hear left-wing people around me saying, oh, I wish I could kill Elon Musk and I wish I could kill these people. And I would just laugh because I thought it was a joke. But thinking back, no, the left actually want to kill people because I heard the same people mocking the death of this guy. It was just like bizarre stuff, absolutely bizarre stuff. On top of it, we have a conservative man by the name of David Quinn receiving in the post today. It says, Happy Anthrax, Mr. David Quinn, bitch O'Brien. So, I don't know, he put in, obviously, not anthrax, he put in flour or creatine. I'm not really sure what that white substance is, but it's not cocaine because a lot of these bums, you know, I mean, it could be cocaine. They love cocaine, the left. They're drug addicts at the highest order, but it says Happy Anthrax. Which is just, lads, I have to laugh. Every story I look at is just bizarre. If I received any of this shit, I would just start laughing. What the hell is this shit? Anthrax. Like he sent a letter bomb to the Pentagon, but got the address wrong. This is literally what happened. Like, anthrax was like threatening the United States departments and government and stuff. It wasn't threatening some local Christian lad. Like, this is just ridiculous, lads. I mean, the left have just lost their shit completely, man. But that Reese Wallace, or whatever the hell his name is a complete clown. Obviously a complete dork, you know, has no backbone, refuses to admit the fact that the left are losing and they're scared and they're losing their power in society in 2025. And it's great to see. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you guys want to go contact Waterford City Council. I mean, shit, a lot of people have. You know, I've seen a lot of people are reporting this guy to different politicians and different councils in Ireland. I haven't seen anyone get basically fired in Ireland for any of their posts, but the left are consistently calling up, you know, people that are more on the right wing, and they're calling up their workplace trying to get them fired. I'm sure I've got a bunch of people calling up to my workplace to get me fired. I bet a bunch have. I bet a bunch have and tried, but you never can. I'm indestructible. Okay, I'm indestructible. I love you guys all. Let me know your thoughts. If you guys want to help support me, hit the join link underneath the video. Become a member today for just €3 per month. We have 26 members, a lot of premium members as well. So I really appreciate you all. I love you guys all, and I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.